is AATV. We're here at the IWA Nürnberg again, and I'm here at S-Thunder. And just to start with, this is gonna be a noisy video. Why it's gonna be noisy? That will be Johan's job to make the noise. It's director of S-Thunder.
Well, thank you very much, Gregor, and I'm happy to be here. First time at IWA.
And you're here to show us what?
I'm here to just give a brief introduction to S-Thunder to all the players around the world. We're a fairly new milsim company, and we focus on a variety of different gear for milsim players, ranging from landmines.
Are they loaded right now?
They're not loaded.
Okay.
To grenade shells. So we originally started with a grenade shell. It can take BBs, paintballs, pepper balls, smoke or powder or paint. So it accommodates all players in airsoft and paintball.
What about little rocks? You know, if there's somebody that cheats and say it doesn't take hits, and you could put in, rocks.
You could put in little rocks, but I think you're going to hurt somebody.
Well, that's the reason why I would do it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, but there are lots of grenades. What's so special about your grenades except that they can load little rocks?
Our grenades can fire all airsoft gases, including CO2. Using CO2, you can pressurize the grenades from ranging from 500 psi to almost 800 to 900 psi. When you power it up with 500 psi, you'll get about 200 shots out of the grenade shell. I can guarantee it's the world's largest and one of the most powerful grenade shells in the world. Under 900 psi, you'll get about 100 shots out of it. And historically, a lot of companies have problems with grenade shells because the O-rings blow out and the gas cores blow. Ours will last anywhere from 100 to 200 shots per use.
Matt Bull will be pissed at you, right?
I think
because right now Matt Bull says they have the most best whatever grenades out there.
I agree, and we've made a lot of people angry in the business, but I think we have the best in the marketplace now.
Just wondering, when you say it can take CO2, how do you get CO2 in there?
Oh, sorry, you messed up all my BBs.
Oh.
All right, well, when the player uses it, we have a reset gas core reset button here, and CO2 is filled through this adapter point here. And S-Thunder also offers a regulator with CO2 cartridges that can be attached to it.
That's like something like that? We have everything here.
Something like that.
Here's one.
And
here's another one to play with.
Here's the S-Thunder adapter with the regulator.
So you can just take CO2 capsules like the one for air guns?
Air guns, yeah.
Okay.
And put the adapter in, and there you go.
Okay,
so
that's a good start.
Okay.
I'm still missing the noise.
Well, you will get noise, but I need to tell you something else.
Okay.
So we first started off with a standard size M203 shell. A lot of players came to us and they said, well, we want to use it in CQB situations, and we don't need that much weight and that many BBs in CQB plays. So we came up with the baby one. And then those that play...
That's a grenade.
That's a grenade.
I thought it's just a tip of it and you lost the rest of it. Oh, that's a grenade. Okay.
Okay, and then the scenario friends came up and said, well, that's not fair. If you came up with a CQB one, we want a scenario one. So we came up with a bigger one. And you can get about a 40-meter range using CO2 at high pressure on this one here. Now, all our units can work with all airsoft gases: green gas, top gas, and CO2. So everybody's safe.
Even the small one works with CO2.
Even the small one does. And you'll get your demonstration, don't worry.
Okay.
All right. Soon after, some people came up to us and said, well, you know what, we love your grenades, but we want to shoot rockets. Well, we can't make rockets. I think there's a lot of problems with that. So we came up with the foam ball grenade. You put your foam ball in, same as before, reset it, put in CO2, any airsoft gas, and fire away. The advantage of this is that you can put one foam ball, two foam balls, three foam balls, and you'll get 20 meter range out of it. But the advantage is that you can still put a lot of other materials inside, be it smoke, water, or even BBs.
Just to get a feel for the range, the smallest and the biggest one, and a lot of in between.
Okay. So after all this, people came up to us and said, you know what, you guys have probably the best grenade shells in the world, but most of the grenade launchers in the marketplace can't fire it. The trigger force, the hammer force of most grenade launchers from Airsoft is not strong enough to trigger the CO2 core. And it's the same for Mad Bull as well, which I can vouch for. So, we came up with our baby launcher. It's a composite resin and plastic. And we came up with this because we wanted to help people play more Airsoft in the marketplace. A lot of people want to play the sport, but they came up to us and said, you know what, Johan? A typical good quality grenade launcher will cost us over 100 euros. A lot of kids can't afford that. So we came up with this unit first. This one's priced at about 50 euros. It's breech loaded, and it can take any grenade shells from S Thunder or any other grenade shell launcher from other brands. So maybe we'll have a demonstration of this one first. All right.
The cameraman is a good target.
The camera's a good target?
No, not the cameraman, not the camera.
All right, here we go.
What the hell did you just shoot?
Oh, I just shot a little bit of confetti around there,
Okay.
just to wake everybody
Party.
up. So, we first came up with this. And, you know, a lot of people liked it. And they said, you know what, but we want heavy metal. And I said, and they were afraid that the plastic doesn't work. So I said, you know what, let's see what happens when we throw this on the ground. And shall we do that now?
Sure.
All right.
Well, pretty much nothing happened.
Pretty much nothing happened.
But disappointing.
Still a lot of guys wanted heavy metal. So, we came up with the heavy metal version. It's breech loaded. And it's spring loaded for breech loading.
And it comes with a top rail.
And it comes with a top rail. Like an M203 grenade launcher, the handle can be removed with a screwdriver from the bottom here. So it can be mounted under any gun with a rail. So we came up with this one. And they said, you know what, we want something bigger. I said, well, what's so bad about this one? It fires. And let's see what happens when we fire this one. Now let's try it with the bigger one of this. Let's see what kind of bang it gives us.
It was empty.
It was empty. I didn't want to hurt the cameraman today.
Why? What's the reason to shoot an empty grenade at my cameraman?
I wanted to scare him.
Come on, he's big. Can we survive?
So after all the hassle, the engineers and concept designers at S Thunder said, all right, let's see what we can do next.
That's the right size.
Now, I know that's the right size for you. You try to carry this in the field.
Sure. I'll take two. One right, and a pair of hot pants to go with the Tomb Raider.
So anyways, this is strictly a prototype concept right now, but S Thunder is thinking about creating a double barrel grenade launcher. The advantage of this one is that you can either fire 2 grenades at once or 1 grenade at a time with a single touch of the switch. All right. So now our problem is, do we create a side-by-side grenade launcher like this, or do we create an over and under? And I think we need feedback from the Airsoft community to create one properly for everybody here. So let's just give a quick demonstration of this one here.
I suggest make it public.
There could be a possibility. All right.
Two at once.
All right, let's shoot 2 balls at once. Should we shoot the cameraman?
Yeah. Try to aim
right.
for his balls.
All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
So I think we got.
That was a pretty loud
That was a
bang.
pretty loud bang.
But you missed the cameraman.
I missed it. Maybe next year. All right, thank you very much.
Thanks. Well,
Thank you, Becker. Pleasure.
thank you.
See you next year.